So, stretching, very important. A couple of times you need to stretch. There's a couple lead ups. Eventually, the idea is to get into the full splits in a couple different directions. There's a lead up to that because you're not going to come out of the gate doing that. If you are, then you don't need help. So, all right, the easy one, start out. I drop horse stance, sitting a little bit. It'll warm up your legs and it opens the hip joints. Do it for a minute. Once you're warmed up doing that, keep your feet there, straighten them out, and just drop. Okay, start pulling more behind you. If you can, drop your elbows down. Do it one leg, keep both legs locked. Back to the middle. Other leg. Back to the middle. Did a couple rotations. From there, you go into drop stance, but it's a stretching drop stance. You see people do drop stance really low at tournament, which is really good. Horrible for your knees and your joints in general, like your hips, ankles, but in particular your knees. It's bad times. When you're stretching, though, you go super low. So, grab a foot, drop. Heels down, elbow inside the knee. You'll feel that all up in here. Gently shift. Try to get some of your weight on your arms so it's not wrecking your knees. Back up. Okay. Once you're used to that, you'll still do this, all of your stretching. When you get used to this, doing this one, you'll move on to adding this. Now here, foot's flat, foot's vertical. Okay, and if I'm really squirrely, you can move it up. And you come back up, hinge out a bit. You feel that. Another preparatory stretch. That's more towards the front splits. For the side splits, the middle splits. Now, this is not very dignified. You won't want to do it in public. Don't do this at the gym. If you're a weirdo, don't do it at the gym in 80s like short shorts because you'll get kicked out. So, bullfrog, you find yourself and push. So you start going to the splits when you're really high, doing the side splits. You're putting lateral pressure on your knees, and that's bad times. It's going to hurt. You don't want to do it. You don't accomplish anything. This way, the pressure is right at your end of your femurs. So you're not putting that lateral pressure on your knees. Because if you're having yourself like this, and your ankles are touching, and that downward force from your body, your knees are going to feel it. This is a good preparatory. Also, the normal butterfly switch we all did in PE. Push yourself back a little bit. Again, not a dignified thing to do in public. You're not going to do this at the gym. At least I hope you're not. Okay. Let's lead up to doing things like the splits. Have your legs back like this. This is good. Eventually, you want to get the hip turned over. Okay? My back leg. So, good. Better. Okay. Side splits. I'm second edge of the carpet. Okay, you'll get to a certain point. I'm still getting my splits back from my brief hiatus as a gym rat. And the carpet's not moving. All right, so you're here. Go as far as you can, then kind of rock back. Put yourself forward. You have a partner pull you. They can plant their feet. Here again, here puts a little pressure on the knees. Right on the knees, right out. Put their feet there and pull you forward. And gently pull you forward. Get the stretch. We're going to do things like this. Remember, arm inside the leg. Try and get your arm behind your other arm behind the head. Come up. Okay. Stupid carpet. Of course, the classic butterflies pressing down Hurdle stretch. Grab opposite hand across. Side. Okay. One particularly stretch the IT band, which is important for crescent kicks and that angled outward angled thrust kick using Wing Chun, Hung Ra, stuff like that. So you get that close range stomp kick. It's like the 7-star stance from Praying Mantis. So weight here, up in the ankle, drop and rock until up. Other side. Okay. Now what that does is it pulls this tendon here. It actually starts higher than the waist, runs down the outside of the leg, terminates right about here. That's the tendon that when people get older and it's not flexible, is when it starts pulling them downwards. So that's a good one. You aren't going to be practicing like close range, Wing Chun, thrust kick, or whatever, or doing like fancy pants, crescent kick, just so you avoid the whole, or at least stave it off, gradual shrinkage as you get older, is stretching out that tendon. Even just lifting things, that tendon still plays a part. Keeping that nice and flexible and limber as you get older avoids things like, I threw my back out, I'm calling into work. So you can save your call-in days for important things like, I'm hungover and I call into work. Or I'm going to binge watch Voltron and call into work. So again, stretch before and after workouts. Stretch before to avoid injury. Stretch afterwards to build long-term flexibility. Also dynamic stretches, which we'll get into soon. And we'll get a stretch bar, and I'll show you some more. Thank you.